We're back for a new season of the Open Match Show on Deja Vu. I'm your host, Mike T, as always, or as usual. Got Danny B with me. No Miss Lopez this week. She's away handling that Mother's Day business. So Miss Lopez, we'll see you next time. Special guest in the building, Jason, the assassin Radcliffe. What's going on, brother?
Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you for having me.
Welcome down here. Nice to see you. Yeah. What's good?
I'm all right, man. I'm steady. I'm all right. You know, breathing.
Good. Nice to see you down here, man.
Thank you very much, man.
Look like you're in good shape.
Yeah, always. 24/7, you know.
What's your current record right now?
Right now, records 9-2, but I got 2 fights that ain't been registered through a promotion through Sharedog and stuff. So
right, that's why I wasn't sure.
Right now, it's I think on Sharedog it's something like 8-2 or something like that. 8-2, but
still decent.
Yeah, you know, still, you know.
Yeah. Who'd you fight with? Who are you representing?
Well, right now I'm at I train with mostly my coaches, Catlin Zemrandescu and David Noble.
Okay.
And we've got my boxing coach that I work with daily, Paul Vash, down at Essex Fight Academy.
Yep.
So right now, they're my head coaches right now.
Yeah.
You've been with Dave for a long time, innit?
Yeah, Dave Noble, I started off, you know, with him years ago, you know, so me and him have that, you know, bond, striking wise and that, and yeah. So
he's a coach you always like to work with going into any fight.
Yeah, mentally, physically, you know, inside and outside. Do you know what I mean? So
that's good. So Jay, you're a pro fighter now. How long have you been a pro fighter?
I think I turned pro 2006. I think it was 2006.
Yeah.
2005 I started training.
Yeah.
Done a year of training and stuff, and then I think I had 1 amateur fight.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wish I'd had more.
Okay.
So all your amateur fighters out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Graft, get that cage experience and stuff.
You hear that, amateur fighters?
You know what I mean? I had 1 amateur fight.
Yeah.
It ended quickly. So, you know, I went, you know, full pro straight away.
What, just because the manner in which you finished your opponent?
Yeah.
Did people just say, do you know what, let's just get you up here straight away?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
A bit of both. You know, you know, after the fight, you should go pro, man. You're solid, man. Big old lump, you know what I mean? And this and that.
Took a hard first pro fight, though.
Yeah, I think I took the hardest pro fight that was
going.
That was going, I think. Shout out to Ben Callum and that. It was a tough fight. So
I did see that fight. Yeah, it was good stuff. Let's talk about Chad Brown. You was meant to fight him recently, right?
I was.
What happened there?
Basically, you know, I fought Chad last. Was it August? Camp was going fine.
Yeah,
you know, fine. And then the last week, I think it was the week before the fight, and at the last sparring session.
Okay.
My sparring session, I got caught with a spinning kick.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I basically got concussion straight away. Woke up in the morning, you know, the room's spinning.
Yeah.
Everything's spinning. Went to the doctors, and you know, he basically said, you know, in medical terms, it's vertigo.
Oh,
in medical terms.
Yeah.
But in fighting terms, it's a concussion.
Wow.
So don't have no headshots, don't do nothing for 28 days. In that
okay.
sense,
Yeah.
But the fight was the following Saturday. So I kind of just took it easy that week and stuff. And then the Thursday, I had to do my little weight cut.
Yeah.
Jay, lift that mic up just a little bit.
So done the weight cut and that, and then obviously drained a little bit of water out of my body and stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously my head and the concussion, you know, the sickness type feeling, it didn't really go. You know what I mean? The doctor was telling me to sit upright, sleep upright. You know, so I'm sleeping upright. You know.
That must have been a struggle.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, I trained hard for the fight.
Yeah.
You know, sold tickets and people come to see me, and obviously so forth. And then I got into the fight, and then I think upstairs I was fine warming up, and then I think it was walking down. As I was walking down, I think it was like the adrenaline feeling, the heavy adrenaline feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fighters know.
Yeah.
Like upstairs, you get more relaxed. As you start walking out, that's when you start to feel the pins and needles.
Starts kicking in
and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you get in there, obviously when the bell goes, everything just gets, you know.
Survive.
Yeah, it's surreal now. Everything's real now. But the walk down, you still get that pins and needles feeling. And then like, I just felt lightheaded. If you know what I mean. Like, as soon as I got that rush, I just felt like really lightheaded. And then I got in there, and you know, the lights and all that. I just didn't feel like
your normal self.
My mind was connected to my legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, you know, as the fight started, I'm looking at. To be fair, I was looking at him and he was tonk. Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big guy. He's a unit.
Yeah.
He's a unit.
He's a big guy, and then
Crazy strong.
he was strong. And then I took him down, and at first, you know, he got in a clinch, and then I took him down. But when I took him down, I took him down, and I landed on my shoulder.
Okay.
You know, normal double leg against the fence. And it was the vibration from taking him down that it kind of just went straight to my head. If you know what I mean? And I just got mad dizzy, like proper dizzy. And for the dizziness to stop, I had to stay in one position. I couldn't move.
Yeah, like, that's straight vertigo.
Yeah, so I had to stay in one position, and I think that's, you know, we're professionals, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, you know, and he caught me.
Yeah.
You know, I stayed in the position for too long. You know, he saw it, he took it. You know, he got the win.
You tried to rectify that not long ago, innit?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I've been wanting to fight for a few months now since then. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, we put it together.
Yeah.
He finally said yes, put it together. I trained hard for the fight. I think it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
He asked Ucmma 46, and he didn't show up. So
He did show up.
Oh, did he show up?
He showed up to the weigh-in.
Oh, okay.
But he'd been pulled out about 3 weeks.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Because of his lack of, I'm just going to say, intelligence.
Okay.
So.
Not his training or nothing like that?
Nah, he just went missing.
Okay.
He just went missing.
Ain't that like a more of a mental
might be
issue? You know, like you were saying, leading up to that fight psychologically.
Nah, I've known Chad a long time, and he's not built like that.
Okay.
He'll fight anyone. He's happy to turn up. I just think he's just not with it.
That's everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Course.
Yeah. So
cold feet.
Yeah, or cold
Yeah.
feet. or cold feet. That's fair enough. Who are you fighting next?
Right now, I think it's up in the air.
Okay.
Next. I think people enjoy when I fight.
Honestly, on your circuit though, like you want that title, but the title's held by Michael Shipman, right?
Shipman, yeah, it is. Yeah,
Are you able to fight him in the sense of you used to train with him, or?
Well, you know, I don't train it no more.
Okay.
You know, I don't train it no more. Yeah, you know,
So
we're
it's fair
good
game.
training partners.
So that's definitely a match.
But you know, if later on down the line it's all hyped up and everyone wants to see the fight, then you know. But he right now he's in his career right now. I'm telling you now, right? I'm being honest with you. Shipman he's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm being honest. Like, there's a lot of guys that MMA is a problem, and for middleweight he's a problem.
Yeah.
So, but you know.
But if the fight come up.
Yeah, if fight come up later on down the line, we'll do it.
Yeah. Is that if you had one pick a fight? If you could pick a fight, would that be your one pick, or is there someone else you want to fight as well?
I swear you was meant to fight Makunga as well. Wasn't that meant to happen?
Yeah, I was supposed to fight Makunga last year as well.
Yeah.
Last year as well. I had 3 boxing fights last year.
Yeah.
Just to get my hands more tidy and sharpen up on my tools and stuff. And I think in the second fight when I went to Cyprus, I broke my hand. I hit him with the right hand, and I broke my hand. I broke my wrist, and then I didn't know I broke my wrist. I just thought it was a niggle because we have niggles left, right, and center. We just go home, put ice on it, and then the next day we're back in the gym.
Yeah.
And but I fractured my wrist like really bad, and I think I fought another boxing fight about 3 weeks later with the same fractured wrist, and I was hitting the kid with the same, the same
vertical fractured wrist.
So and then
just doing it,
and then I had an MMA fight.
Yeah,
and then my wrist completely blew up, and then the Makunga fight was set to set, and then I couldn't fight that fight. We told him to wait, give it 2 months to the next one.
Okay,
he didn't want to wait, and then he fought Shipman, and then he got choked out.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. So, eventually, do you want to leave England and go on to other things? Because I know you was out it was Croatia, wasn't it? Was it Croatia?
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. It was a tournament.
Okay.
A tournament. I passed the first round.
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to go into the second round. But then the whole promotion went quiet.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
Run out of money.
Yeah, it's tough to, as Dave O'Donnell said a few times, and other people.
That's happened to me a few times. I got signed to Super Fight League in India. Yeah. I just got signed to them, and contracts and that, signed contracts and that, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sending them tweets, I'll clear out your whole roster, your whole roster.
Hyping it up, everything. Yeah. Let everyone know you're coming through.
Then they just went quiet. Nothing. No.
So what happened after that?
Not even a phone call.
To this day, still nothing.
To my manager, nothing. Just gone quiet.
Wow.
So.
Who was your management? Sid?
Yeah, Mogul Management. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Sid.
So you spoke about Sid, and obviously your fight camp. Is there anyone else that's been influential to you along your fight journey, shall we say? You know, you meet special people, certain people, you can feed off certain energies and stuff, you know.
It's hard workers, man.
Yeah.
It's the hard workers that I've been around.
Yeah.
You know, throughout every gym, you know, that I've passed through and stuff. You know, I would say, obviously the coaches that I'm with now, you know, Catlin and Dave, they've, you know, been with me since the start, you know, from 2005 when I started MMA and stuff. You know what I mean? So they know how I am. They know how I train, you know, how I think, you know, how I like to grind. Yeah. You know, so for me, they're playing a big part right now in my career. Right, like right now, they're playing a big part and my next step, my next forward. So so I think.
While we're obviously talking fighting and whatnot, let's talk about tonight. I'm talking
the Diaz and McGregor and that.
Talk to me. Who you got?
I'm a big fan of McGregor. You know, entertainment.
Dan ain't a fan of McGregor.
Nah.
Not a fan. I just think he talks too much.
I love his fight style.
Yeah.
You know, he always he backs it up though. He does back it up. You know, he shows up. He does back it up.
He does though, Dan. Go on, you got reservations about that. What is it?
I will say though that Diaz is flat-footed, and you know, as a round, if he does go past the first round, he's gonna be very flat-footed, and I think McGregor will just pick him apart. I reckon.
You think there's gonna be a weight issue or?
Nah, I don't think. I think McGregor looks in. Yeah, that's the problem now. That's another problem. He's got to get past his range, and you know, he's got a long range got to deal with.
Yeah. And jiu-jitsu?
Gracie.
Everyone's screaming McGregor submitting in his first fights, but that was years ago, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even bums get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even journeymen get better.
Yeah, if you just keep training.
Keep training, you're going to get better. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he's got better jits. But I think jiu-jitsu for MMA is different from jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Definitely. So, yeah, I don't know. I think McGregor all the way. I think second round.
Second round, yeah?
TKO, yeah. Okay.
All right. If you get that right, we're going to give you some sort of prize or something. Yeah. Who do you think on that one, Dan?
I'm going to go Conor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Again, short notice.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Who can stop Conor for you? Because every time Conor gets a fight, I'll holler you and you're like,
Pettis.
Conor won't beat him.
Like
Conor won't beat him.
Even like Edgar's chance.
Frankie Edgar, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'd like to see him fight them on a full camp. Even Mendes, like on a full camp.
Give McGregor a wrestler. A full camp wrestler.
That's another thing,
He's in trouble.
But I can't deny what he's doing. He's bringing a lot of attention.
That's it, yeah.
He's doing big things.
A lot of attention.
He's doing big things. How do you feel, just going off of that question, how do you feel about UK MMA right now and the development over the years? Because you must have you've been in the game for a minute, you know?
I think from when I started, it's been up and down cycle. Yeah. I think every year, you know, it's the people in MMA. They do things better for MMA.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's like the fighters as well, like having better fights, having you know, bring more entertainment, entertainment value to the sport. There's more promotions setting up left, right, and center. You know, it's been like there's more fighters though. That's the thing. Yeah, you know, there's a lot more fighters.
It's a weird one. There's gyms popping up left, right, and center.
Yeah,
but the money just never get any better. You're either up the top, making big money,
or
you're just on minimum wage, really. Like
just surviving
to the hours you put in. His training camp, 12 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. It's not.
But I think for me, it's more. You know what? I heard Conor McGregor's comment about talking about Nick Diaz, and he was referring to money, and then I think it was Holly Holmes or someone, and she was talking about like, I'll fight for the passion. I think it might have been her or the other fighter. And she's all about the passion.
Yeah.
And I like people that are all about the passion. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, you want to make money in your desired field, but sometimes you just got to have the love for it, and just get on with it. But yeah, it must be hard for some of them fighters.
From fight to fight, you have to, you got to have passion for the game and that, Right now, to be honest with you, we're not making that much money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm not doing it for the money, am I?
No.
I'm not making no money from doing it. Right now, I'm not making no money from it. So it's passion. I want to grow and, hopefully get there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But by you fighting with your passion, you're putting yourself in a potential limelight that you might get a call one day from.
One day. Yeah, this is it.
Like you did with the fight company in India. Obviously, it didn't pop off, but yeah. So
I think every fight is it's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
It's a doorway. So that's how you got to look at each opponent. To be fair, he's here to stop you from your progression. So,
yeah.
Even with yourself, I can see lately you've been a hell of a lot more active than previous.
Yeah, I said to my management, the last 3 years have been quiet. Quiet, and
you want to be a bit more busier.
Yeah, I want to be busier. To be fair, I wanted to fight against. In March there was a showdown in Kent.
Yeah,
I wanted to fight, and manager said, "No, calm down, calm down. The door will open. Another door will open. Just wait, just keep training." And we've heard some things some rumors.
Okay, anything we can know about,
really
or is it
nothing yet?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so Sid said, "Don't say nothing."
Yeah, don't worry, Sid. After we turn off the cameras. That's good, man. That's good. So, pushing on from your MMA and stuff, who are you outside of the cage? Like, what do you like doing outside of the cage or outside of training? What sort of guy are you?
Family. I'm a family man.
Yeah.
With the missus and my kids and stuff. Live at home.
Yeah.
I train full time. I teach. And I got my students in Luton. Got a gym. Opened up a gym called Ucmma Athlete in Luton.
Yeah, promote it, bro.
In the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So I'm there consistently, teaching and developing them as well. Also, and there's certain schemes we do in Luton, for the youth offending team. And stuff like that.
That's nice to do. Yeah.
And that's what going way back. That's what kind of brought me into the sport. As well. So for certain kids, I can see myself in certain and these like kids.
Yeah, you see yourself.
Yeah.
What was your introduction then?
It was mostly dabbling in the wrong things.
Okay.
Getting caught up in the wrong things. That's gonna lead to nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And my mum always said, if you don't hear, you will feel.
Definitely heard that
and
before.
I felt,
yeah.
I felt the hard way, and for me, MMA, for me, jiu-jitsu kind of saved my life in a sense. Do you know what I mean? Because I took my first class, and then everything else that I was doing.
Was that with Eddie?
Yeah, with Eddie Cohen, and shout out to Eddie Cohen. And that,
you got Eddie. How did you get into that first class though? Who made you go in there? How did you get in there?
I think I bumped into someone that I knew, like vaguely through a friend, and he was bigger than I last saw him. He's a lot bigger, but he's like he said come down to the gym. Like he goes to the gym. He does jiu-jitsu and stuff. Yeah, and we was talking about it, and he was. He's a little guy. He will wrap you up, and he would choke you out, and it's not about size. And so I thought, I'll go down there. I'll come down. And when I went down there, I met someone else in there that I knew. Yeah, and he wasn't doing Muay Thai when I knew him 3 years ago, but now he's smashing pads and he's doing spinning elbows and stuff. And I was like, whoa.
And from then you was like, I need to.
Then I was hooked. Yeah. And I think I done my jiu-jitsu class. And I think I got rear naked choked by a guy that was about 4 foot. He's about 4 foot, and he choked me out rear naked. And I went home, and it was just going through my head. How did he choke me? Look how big I am and strong I am. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then from that day, it was just like I got hooked. Yeah. I went back, and it just soaked in.
Yeah, that's interesting. We had Alex Lahore saying the same sort of thing. Yeah, like I think someone beat him up. Well, not beat him up, but submitted him in a class, and then he was just like, nah, I need to know why that happened and stop that. I need to prevent that, innit? Like, so, nice. It's always interesting, always. So, D, what you gonna?
No, I'm saying it's like a lifestyle to him now. Like
Yeah, now it is. Yeah,
it's all based around.
Yeah, it's like it's not just a hobby. You know, it's not just a hobby. It's a hobby. Also, I love it and enjoy it. You know, I watch it. I'm a fan of it. You know, I watch these other fighters.
Yeah,
you know, I watch the other fighters that fight. Even at other shows, I'll go down there and watch other fighters. So, I planted a seed and now it's grown, blossomed into a beautiful,
flower.
Pass on to the students.
All right, Jay, we've got to wrap things up here, brother.
Thank you very much
for
having
coming
me,
down. How can people contact you? How can people get into your gym? Like, tell the camera, tell the people, let them know how they can contact you, and if they want to come and train down at your centre, let them.
Yeah, I've got a gym down in Luton, Ucmma Athlete. My students down there, welcome to come down. Catch me on Facebook, at Jason Radcliffe MMA, on my Twitter as well.
Yep.
At J Radcliffe MMA, on my Instagram, at J Radcliffe MMA.
So it's
somewhere along the line, it will come up down the bottom on the screen.
Yeah, it's down there.
So should be down there somewhere.
Yeah, down there. But thanks for having me and that.
No, cool, Jay.
My next fight is going to be fireworks. Just
when is that? When is that due?
In the next couple months. Next couple months.
Is that going to be on Ucmma or away from that?
It might be away from Ucmma. It might be away. But, stay tuned. I'm going to turn up and,
That's good,
do
Jay.
the business.
I'm going to be there whenever it is. Let me know. I'm going to join you on Twitter tonight. Definitely, bro.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Another episode of Open Match Show. Shouts out to Jay. Peace.